You were never a god. You were never even a man.
So it turns out that Ackles has been pretty vocal about his interest in playing Batman in the DCU. He's even suited up as the character for some cosplay shots, giving fans a sneak peek of what he might look like in a live-action Batman suit. In fact, Ackles almost had the chance to play Batman in Gotham Knights, but he couldn't make it work because of scheduling conflicts with another project. Misha Collins, who played Two-Face, spilled the beans to Multiverse of Color, saying that Ackles was really excited about the idea. Now let's dive into what we know about Batman the Brave and the Bold. Ackles has expressed his excitement about playing Batman in the DCU, saying, "I would love it, sign me up." He also shared that Batman is his favorite superhero. Given that Ackles has already done an amazing job voicing Batman in several animated films and his strong live-action performances, he seems like the perfect choice for the role in the DCU. While casting for the new Batman hasn't begun yet, Ackles' popularity and experience should definitely land him an audition, at the very least. On Instagram, Ackles shared a fun post with a Halloween-themed caption saying, "Wishing everyone a happy and long Halloween," and thanking the designer for this crazy awesome suit and for convincing me to take these pics. "I didn't think the hotel was going to let us on the roof. Glad they did. Stay safe out there, kids." As much as I'd love to see Jensen Ackles lead the Brave and the Bold as Batman in James Gunn's new DC universe, there's a new development that might make that wish less likely. Andy Muschietti, director of The Flash, is moving from the old DCEU to the new DCU to direct The Brave and the Bold, the upcoming Batman reboot. The story will focus on the live-action debut of Damian Wayne, Batman's biological son, with the relationship between Bruce and Damian being central to the film. I'm excited for a new Batman and the fresh direction Muschietti will bring. While I enjoy Robert Pattinson's more grounded The Batman universe, I'm really looking forward to the DCU embracing the comic book elements. Gunn has teased that other members of the Bat family will appear, so I'm pumped to see Nightwing in the DCU. There are a lot of great choices for the next Batman, but Ackles is definitely the fan favorite, including for me. However, this new update makes it seem less likely he'll get the role. One of the coolest things about having James Gunn in charge of the DCU is his active social media presence. He's quick to debunk rumors or share his thoughts on major announcements. Recently, Gunn addressed a casting rumor about the new Batman for The Brave and the Bold, which suggested that DC was looking for a middle-aged actor. Gunn immediately shot this down, calling it fiction and even going as far as to call the rumor B-shit. While the writer for The Brave and the Bold has yet to be announced, the rumor raised some questions. A fan even asked why DC couldn't cast someone closer to David Cornswit's age, who's playing Superman, to have both heroes in a similar age range. Gunn again denied the rumor, which honestly doesn't look great for my hopes of Jensen Ackles being cast as Batman. Ackles is 46, and if Gunn really isn't looking for a middle-aged actor for Batman, it seems unlikely Ackles would get the role. It's a bummer, but Gunn's response definitely put a damper on my excitement for that casting. If Gunn is truly ruling out an older Batman for Brave and the Bold, I can see why, especially with how the DCU is shaping up. The story of The Brave and the Bold focuses on Bruce Wayne discovering that he has a son, Damian Wayne, and forming a bond with him. Given that Damian is the fourth male Robin in DC Comics, the DCU's Batman needs to have some history. He can't just be in his early 30s, leading an established Bat family and already on his fourth or fifth Robin, especially if characters like Stephanie Brown are involved. With Gunn confirming that other Bat family members will appear, it makes sense for Batman to be a more seasoned version of the character, distinct from Robert Pattinson's younger Batman in The Batman, who's continuing outside the DCU. It's also worth noting the recent casting of Kyle Chandler as Green Lantern Hal Jordan in the upcoming Lanterns series. Hal is a well-known member of the Green Lantern Corps, but DC didn't shy away from casting Chandler, who's 59, as an older, more experienced version of the character, alongside other Lanterns like Guy Gardner and Jon Stewart. If Hal Jordan can be 59 and still considered an iconic hero, I don't see why Batman can't be in his 40s, particularly with the Bat family dynamics that will play a central role in The Brave and the Bold. An older Batman would make sense, both narratively and to differentiate from other versions. Out of all the names rumored for the DCU's Batman, I honestly can't think of a better fit than Jensen Ackles. The guy has proven himself in roles like Supernatural and The Boys, where he nailed Bruce Wayne's playboy side, Batman's darker persona and detective skills, and the intense fight sequences. Plus, he's already voiced Batman in DC's animated Tomorrowverse franchise, and I'm a huge fan of his take on the character. Ackles' experience as Batman could definitely give him an edge over other actors vying for the role. Now, Gunn has repeatedly shut down the rumors about casting, which could mean that DC isn't looking at actors in their 40s for the part. But here's where I think there's a bit of room for optimism. Fans have been asking Gunn if he meant that no casting is happening yet, or if the middle-aged actor rumor was the only part that was false. Interestingly, Gunn didn't really clarify that, so it leaves a glimmer of hope that Ackles could still be in the running. Since Gunn has also mentioned that casting won't start until the script is locked down, and we haven't heard about a writer for The Brave and the Bold yet, it's likely that the casting process hasn't even begun. So for now, I'm still holding out hope that Jensen Ackles still has a shot. That said, Gunn himself has recently cleared up some confusion by responding to a fan who asked why DC couldn't cast a younger actor around the same age as Superman, given that both characters are in a similar age group in the comics. Gunn firmly stated that the story is not true, further debunking any rumors about the casting age for Batman in the DCU. This isn't the first time Gunn has had to shut down false reports about potential candidates for the role, and it probably won't be the last. As much as fans are eager to know who's going to play Batman, there's an important point many seem to overlook. While Andy Muschietti is set to direct The Brave and the Bold, there's still no confirmed script or screenwriter attached to the project. If a writer has been chosen, DC Studios is keeping that under wraps, or they're still reviewing pitches. Until the script is locked down, it's unlikely the casting process will even begin. Gunn has emphasized multiple times that the creative direction for the project needs to be settled before they can cast Batman, especially since the character plays such a significant role in DC's broader universe. With The Brave and the Bold not set for release for a few years, it makes sense that casting isn't happening yet. Whoever eventually gets the role will have a major part not just in their own films, but across the DC universe. If we don't hear anything by the end of 2024, hopefully Gunn will have some official updates for us in 2025. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.